All right. Probably gonna get officially started at like 10:30. Just getting some things set up. Drinking some San Pellegrino. So hang tight if you do hop in the stream. And yeah, we'll get started at like 10:30. What is good, everybody? My name is Brian, and tonight we're going to be doing some Blender. Thank you for tuning into the live stream. It's been probably like a week or two since I've been on. I actually took last week off to spend it with my girlfriend, which loved every minute of. So yeah, I'm back in a weird period where I have some client gigs this week where a lot of just like video shooting, not much 3D or VFX stuff on the pipeline right now, but nonetheless, I'm always got something I could be working on or practicing. I do a lot of practice, I'll tell you that much. I love researching and developing. I love learning new techniques. I love just refining my craft and trying to get better at this every single day. But yeah, so as many of you know, GTA, the definitive collection, came out, and it's like kind of Rockstar's attempt at remastering their older games, which, I mean, it's super dope for anyone who has like a next-gen console. You know, I'm sure they play great, and I'm personally probably not going to buy it for PC just because I just don't have that time, as much as I would love to play through San Andreas and Vice City. But yeah, this is a game that was a big part of my childhood. It's pretty revolutionary. I honestly think that some of the features in San Andreas were like, I don't understand why GTA 5 didn't have them, but anyways, I collected a lot of 3D models over the last like year and a half with GTA stuff. Thankfully on Sketchfab, and I have it linked right here, Bernardo Lucas most likely ripped a lot of these GTA models from the game. And, you know, just like any modder can kind of modify different models or stuff. There's so many games that can be modded nowadays, but Grand Theft Auto is definitely one of those games that there's a ton of mods out, so a lot of people have ripped the 3D models straight from the PS2 game, and, you know, obviously don't go around using these for like client work or anything like that. This truly is for educational purposes. I'm just trying to get better and see what I can do to refine and improve the quality of this Grove Street model, as well as I have a few of the models and we're going to pose them and stuff. Ideally, I would love... Let me switch to Eevee so this moves a little faster. it's going to take a second to switch over. But ideally, I'd love to take this model, really up the materials, see what I can do to bring it into like a nice, like, I don't know, 21st, I was going to say 21st century, but yeah, no kidding, this game was made then. Whatever I can do to just make this model look even better than it already does. Like, it, with the right lighting and stuff, you can make a lot of this look great. And a lot of materials look good too as well. But yeah, I just want to see if I can make an animation. I've already thought about some ideas. If you're looking at the model here, just put this in solid view. So probably we'll have to add a little onto this model, where I'll have a little extra road, and I don't know, maybe I'll find some suitable houses, or I have plenty of 3D models I could just throw in there if I'm feeling lazy. I would like to practice UV texturing a little bit more, and you know, maybe I can pull something off textures.com and see what I can do. But yeah, this is directly from the game. Have a few other ones that I would love to check out. Might not do it on the stream tonight because I'm also looking to keep this relatively on the shorter side, so maybe like an hour and a half to 2 at most. I'll definitely do some more on this, but ideally I want to texture it, make it all like nice, bring some 4K textures. Like the ground is actually already a 4K texture, this gravel here. I just threw that on because the other one looked a little too washed. So, but I would love to throw this into Unreal Engine, fully textured with the animation, and then add a dynamic sky. HDRI, it's alright, but adding like a dynamic sky would be really cool, and I think greatly improve the realism of this render. But anyways, we're in Eevee. As you can see, I'll just point out some cool things that I've noticed from kind of breaking down how the model was made. So this is just a single mesh. Not to say that Rockstar did it that way, but when looking at the mesh when I brought it in, it was just one full mesh with obviously different polygons to separate everything. Pretty low poly. It's kind of like it's like a low to medium. Right now I have a subdivision surface modifier on there of level 2, and in the render it's 4, just because I'm really trying to make it look crisp. But there's some other things that I want to do, like just sharpen some edges, change, like I said, change out materials. You know, I got these models right here. This one, it's not the actual one from the game. It is definitely a high res, but I want to try and improve some of these 3D models because they're super low poly, and you can just see, like, you know, the edges. Like, you know, we don't really have edges like that, but yeah. So just looking at the model, some cool things that I noticed is the trees. It's not actually you know, like actual like palm trees. They got a base, which, you know, looks pretty good, but they're actually photo cards of palm trees and like regular trees. And I thought that was pretty interesting because one of the things I've always noticed about doing my own work is that trees are very high poly and they bog down a scene real fast, and it's sometimes the biggest drag. So pretty cool. Right now it's not optimized for Eevee. I would have to go into the materials themselves, and I want to say it's alpha clip. Yeah, alpha clip. Does that mess up my cycles if I switch back? I'm gonna, oh, I guess not. That's actually kind of dope. Are they not the same? Settings. Okay, yeah, no, they're not the same. So I might actually do that for them all and go back to Eevee. That could be kind of cool. I might be able to render something a little bit faster. Definitely trying to aim for cycles, but, you know, we'll see what we can do. But yeah, no, I've already kind of done a bunch of work on this already. Spent a lot of time on my MacBook doing the edits, which was an absolute nightmare. So right now I'm just gonna jump in, start making this optimized for Eevee as well as cycles. Gonna try. Yo, Tim's in the chat. My man Brooks. What's going on, man? Welcome. This is actually gonna work out all right if I can work primarily in Eevee. Like I said, I'm gonna try and render this all out in cycles, but if I can just get the core functions down and be able to look in the viewport through Eevee, then I'll be able to get some progress down. Another thing I notice is I gotta change all the nodes. Oh, that's the normal. Yeah, messing around with all the nodes. Got another. I have actually the Call of Duty Nuketown 3D model that I want to do something with as well. I thought that would be kind of fun. Brooks, what's up? But yeah, so I'm just gonna go through, change all of these. The annoying part of 3D editing is just having to constantly be adjusting things, but it's the only way you get better and also make things look good. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna be kind of upset if I do all this work only to find out in cycles that something's not working right, but we'll figure that out later. Almost done. See some plants down here I gotta mess around with. Got to watch a little bit of the Warriors game before this, which was nice. They beat the Brooklyn Nets. Thankfully. Hopefully the Celtics can put together like a win streak of at least 5 games. I can be happy as a fan. NBA's been pretty fun to watch. Makes me really want to get an NBA League Pass subscription, but I don't want to pay the money. But I have been catching some games. Might even add some grass, like some grass blades, or maybe I'll just smooth out some of this topology. If at any point anyone in the chat knows some great copyright-free music playlists for like hip-hop music or lo-fi beats, whatever it may be, definitely let me know. Maybe I put like an actual basketball hoop over there. Yeah, like there's so many things that I could do to really make this scene updated. And I want to add a lot to it, but I also want to keep the aesthetic. Like these cars, like this is supposed to be a car body. Like, I don't know if that's really to scale. Calling you out, Rockstar. Almost done. I want to say I also have a rider 3D model, which when I was working on my MacBook I couldn't find the file, but I'm pretty sure I do. And as always, if you aren't subscribed to the channel, what you waiting for? I really do appreciate it though. I've really been trying to grow my channel the last couple months. Definitely starting to see subscribers come in, which is always super, like, such a rush when you got people subscribing. You know, at one point in time, my channel was monetized back a long time ago. And then YouTube was like, nah, no one can be monetized unless you have like 1,000 subscribers plus. So trying to get back. Be kind of nice to make some money doing some of this fun stuff. All right, I think I have updated all of the plants. So yeah, like, the plants don't look too bad, especially for being just like planes. That's really all it is they took a bunch of tree models and just kind of shoved them all into each other. Maybe I'll put like a couple of actual palm trees somewhere. Let's just see how that might look. The annoying thing, and something I might have to do off stream, is separate all of these models that are attached into their own thing. Oh, I knew I missed something. Yeah, separating them into their own meshes. That would be a little bit taxing to do on stream because it's just like so tedious. It's literally just selecting n-gons and polygons and then separating them from their original mesh, which I have done with the street. If you look here, I basically took the street, added a 4K texture to it. Actually, let's play around with this. Make it metallic. Yeah, no, it's too dark. But yeah, this is actually the thumbnail photo. I like the car model. That was definitely one of my favorite cars because you used to be able to add hydraulics to it. This was also like one of the most super classic West Coast style cars that would always be it's like almost like a Lincoln. I think it's a Lincoln. So let's get back at it, and I think I'm going to add some actual palm trees. Now, the question truly is, where did I put those most recent palm trees? Just copy these over. It actually feels really nice to be doing this on my PC and not my MacBook. Just gonna do a quick stop for a second. I'm gonna check on the 76ers Jazz score. Jazz are winning, so I'm happy. Let's throw some palm trees. I don't think I need 11 of them, but we'll see. Alright, this is all one. See how this looks. It's gotta be bigger. Nope. What did I do? There we go. Should probably just join this into one mesh, but it's like super dark. Yeah, I don't like that. No, I tried. Alright, let's see what else that we can improve. Let's actually pop over to textures.com. I hope I remember my password. And I do. This might be useful. Just gonna download a few stuff. Should start labeling stuff. What? I think changing out the fence color. I should also have Quixel Bridge open. Nope, not Zoom. Bridge. Let's see if I can smooth out some of this. May totally backfire on me, but I'm willing to give it a shot. Am I even selected on it? Yeah, I'll download that later. Alright, so let's see if this brush can just iron out some of these rigid lines. Is anything happening? Flatten. this ain't doing what I wanted to do. Alright, well, let's try adding like a higher quality grass texture. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch back to edit mode, and I'm going to select a couple of these engons and name it grass 1, and we're gonna pop over to the shader editor, and then we're gonna open up Quixel Bridge because that's where I can grab a great 4K texture. Mossy grass might do the job. If you're unfamiliar with Quixel Bridge, amazing company owned by Epic Games that provides high quality textures, 3D models, a lot of great assets that I am constantly just telling myself, like, you gotta use these more. And it's free as long as you have an Epic Games account, which I do. Ugh. Thank you, reCAPTCHA. I'm gonna assume you meant truck by that. That's a truck bed. I can't even tell what that is. Truck, train, truck or train? Train, truck, truck, truck. You ever played truck, train? We'll do a 2K resolution just so I'm not sweating the small stuff later. So what's really cool about Quixel Bridge, there is a Blender basically add-on that you can go into Quixel Bridge and just download it using this little browser, and then as soon as it has been downloaded, this will change over to export. There we go. And then it exports directly to Blender. Just make sure you don't have multiple versions of Blender open at the same time. I've done that before and it sucks. So let's make new material. We'll call it lawn 1, and then we need to attach it. It is lawn grass. There we go. And then I'm gonna hit assign. I think that might look too weird. It's not that like sharp green that I'm looking for. There's one thing I'm gonna try before I switch out to like mossy grass or something. Maybe play with the hue a little bit. Alright. Don't know how sold I am on it. Let's try. It's like try a whole. Oh, that's no good. Unless it's all grass. No, it's not all grass. Oh, yeah, like there's like 800 grass textures. Don't tell me that. Yeah, there's like 800 grass textures. All right, so. This is actually going to be a lot more difficult than I was anticipating. The way some of these textures are, like the polygons and the engons, like it's just gonna be a big task. Gotta make a game plan here. Do I want to add stuff into it that makes it look more realistic, or do I want to change things and adjust them? Alright, well, let's see if we can get like a wood texture. It's like a greenish wood. It's like got like a moss color almost. Maybe. We'll give it a shot. Alright, sorry, was looking at my phone for a second. Alright, let's see what this, we'll just call this wood fence middle house. And then let us change it to wooden planks. And now we gotta figure out the UV projection of it. Because it's all jacked up. Basically in edit mode right now, I'm going and selecting all these faces. And we're just going to try and flip the plank texture that I just brought in. Because it is currently facing sideways. Now, depending on certain 3D models, this is a whole lot easier. For right now, though, it is not going so great. A lot of them are at these weird angles. But the good news is I just gotta, I don't even know why I'm doing the back. Why am I doing the back right now? Let's deselect those. Like I said, as I just said, like I only needed what's gonna be shown on camera, and we're not gonna have a camera angle from that angle. So let's go into the UV editor, and we're gonna flip these. Uh-oh. What did that do? That's kind of nice. Let's go back into edit mode though. And I might shrink these down. Go into material preview mode. And that's, can't tell if they're getting bigger or smaller. That we'll have to do. That's not bad. And we're gonna hit that model right back. We'll select these faces. like I said, just the things that we know are going to be possibly on camera. Let's see what that did. Okay, that's cool. I can dig that. What is this? Is this like a... I'm trying to figure out. What are you? It's just a black hole. I wonder if it's like a weird glitch where it goes underneath. Alright. I wonder if I can patch that up. I tried doing sculpt mode, but nothing happened. And I'm curious why. Oh, that actually did something. Maybe sculpt mode isn't the answer. Maybe edit mode is. Let's go into vertice. Select. Let's just, you know, let's just extend this outward. That ain't it. Alright, let's find a nicer garage door texture. Try like an old garage door texture. The catch is it's got to be high resolution though. I should probably take a look at what color it is. All right, regular. Oh, still in vertice mode. So I switched over to faces mode. We're gonna call this garage door, and just want one that looks similar enough. I should check textures.com. And none of these are really sticking out. It's almost there. If it just had like the... Actually, it's a little too beat up. Man, some of these are like barns. Some of these are like industrial doors. Ain't what I'm looking for. Just want a regular garage door. That's not bad. That's kind of the one I'm looking for. look through before I decide on it. Too basic. Alright, I should probably go with this one. Copy that. Cool. Got this garage door texture. Gonna pop into the shader editor, and we're gonna fire it down on top. Now, obviously, looks super whack because it's got the thingamajig, this extra outline. So what we're actually gonna do is gonna go into the UV editor. Find where it is. Let's get this back on track. Come on. Oops. Almost there. I don't know why it's moving super slow. So how's the stream doing? Good enough. Shoot. All right, almost there. Slide this baby over. And I'm just gonna put it on top of the garage door portion of it. Maybe I should just go into solid view. Boom! Nailed it. Bring her down. Almost there. So now I'm just going to take these two polygons and drag them down on the y-axis, or the V. I don't know which one it is when it comes to UV. And let's take a peek. I mean, to be real, does it look any better? I don't really know. I should have taken like a screenshot or something, but I'll take it. I mean, like I said, it's just how do we make this look like I made it, or at least do some things to make things look better. Like it wouldn't hurt to maybe bring out the geometry of these. Yeah, like this. If I brought this out, I don't know what direction that was. So we're going to extrude a little bit of geometry. Too far, too far. Go back. Maybe it's just worth putting an air conditioner in instead. I'm curious as to what happens if I delete this edge. Yep, that's no good. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to try and make this air conditioner pop out. Or maybe I'll just add an air conditioner, like why not? Sketchfab is an awesome 3D modeling website where you can get some great 3D models. Yeah, that's probably exactly what I need. That one would be alright. Just want something that's like pretty low quality. Or nice, or I should say nice quality, but not too high poly. Alright, let's see what we're working with. This is by Alt N Kaglar. 740 vertices is what I like to see. Let's download it. I'm going to do the GLTF, which is honestly a file that I just realized can be read by Blender. It really opened my brain to being able to use a lot more 3D models that I've looked at in the past and gone, can't use those. So if you ever see a GLTF, just know you can read that in Blender. Where did that go? I believe it's that scene. We'll just call it air conditioner. I hope you're the one. So I'm just gonna move the cursor to selected just so that when I bring in this model, it will go right where I need it to be. Nope. I don't know where it went. Oh. Wow, look how large you are. Get this in the right place. We'll just call this air conditioners, and we'll continue on. Is this even facing the right direction? Do a quick 180 on that and figure out where that went. Yeah, that's not even... I knew it wasn't facing the right way. Nope. That will do. Not like amazing. It doesn't. It's just something to make the scene pop a little bit more rather than. I could have easily just done this with extruding it myself, but sometimes being lazy is easy. Car models look great. Alright. So at the moment, I'm really just trying to work through what's in the camera angle. Like, I definitely want to add some poses to these guys. And that might be a good idea to do that right now. So this Tony Yayo looking guy, we're gonna try out the Mixamo rig. Call this Grove number 1, Grove number 2, Grove member, Grove number 1. Nobody's gonna know. What can I do to make this look better? Subdivision service? That's not horrible. Wait, did his mouth change? I think so. How significant is the difference between the two? Alright, so there's a little bleed. Let's see what this looks like. Actually, that looks garbage. Guess we'll keep you as is, sweet. Let's try something different. We're gonna call this blade, and alright, I think probably the best way to do this is to import a brand new one rather than mess up what I already have, and we'll just hide this. It's good to put things in collections before you start doing a ton of work, just because once it's in a collection, if you need to hide it, you can hide the collection, as opposed to this where there's like a ton of extra just extra meshes, and yeah, just trying to select them all can be a pain because I don't want to forget any. Call this new collection. We'll call this blade. And oh shoot. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna duplicate this, and we're gonna move it, and we're gonna call this blade 2. So what's cool about this now is I have a second rig that I can play around with for animation purposes without obviously destroying what I already had come up with. Yeah, we'll just see what we can do. Play around with this. So I'm gonna seal this up. I'm probably gonna regret closing all these when I have to reopen them all again. Yeah, so I can just hide the collection and then it's all straight. So I want to duplicate CJ. Call him CJ. We're going to duplicate Control D, new collection. Oh, I still have to move him. New collection, CJ Blade. This is basically, I'm just gonna throw him in the car. Yeah, I definitely, this is gonna take like 1 or 2 streams to really get going. Now, granted, I just got out of work, not less, like basically at 8:35. And I worked basically all day, so I'm a little bit on the tired side. So if I kind of start in the middle of all this, just stop talking. My apologies. Just trying to get some work done, get in the flow of things, and not get too tired. All right, so let's just sit them down. Easy as that, right? My animation skills are not that great. I know enough about it to get the things I really need, but yeah, I get by when it comes to rigging and animations and stuff. That's not bad. Just gotta sit up further, and then we can bend back. It's tough because you gotta get him like positioned right first, because I don't even know if he's to scale. Like, I gotta make sure he's to scale first before I like really start diving in. This character could be like a little bit bigger. Now he could be like a little bit smaller, or maybe still big. It's getting there. But what I plan to do, where's his foot? Plan is to take him, rig him to the car, and then parent him to the master parent of the car, and that way when I go to do like an animation, he is all set. Maybe it might help if I line up his foot. Probably like a tiny detail that nobody's gonna notice, but like it's probably for my own sanity. Come on! Oh, this drives me crazy. I don't know how people like hand animate this kind of stuff. Alright, so I believe it's on the Y. Nope, I'm totally breaking his leg right now. Stop doing that. Alright, maybe we can just get away with not worrying about that too much. So inverse kinematics are on, which... Oh no, don't do that. Probably a good reminder to save real fast. Select. Oh, I did it again. This is gonna probably be the hardest thing for me to do, is to somehow rig him to the steering wheel. Getting there. Ooh. So close. But yet so far away. Oh, we're like... That steering wheel looks so bad. Maybe I get rid of that and put an actual steering wheel in there. That's so funny. Oh yeah, we gotta get an actual steering wheel. I cannot accept that. No, I can't take a Volkswagen. That will do. Yeah, sure. Sure. We're gonna give a big shout out to Aaron3569. We're gonna be using this steering wheel. You can find this on Sketchfab. Shout out Aaron3569. You're a real one. Probably makes the most sense. Alright, we're going to import it as an FBX, but first we're going to cut these over to our San Andreas folder. And then we are going to extract them. I guess yes to all. I'm sure I shouldn't have done that, but... Alright, so... I'm gonna import an FBX. Alright, guess that was the wrong move. Wait, why? I don't understand why it's loading so far away. Let's get the steering wheel down in size. Yeah, it's not even a 3D model. So we're gonna add this to there. We're gonna delete this. Now we can get a better idea what it's supposed to look like. Hey, Calvin's in the chat. What's going on, man? Well, as always, appreciate you coming through. Basically just getting my animation ready. Been updating some of the scene. Right now we're in Eevee, which I should probably check on cycles in a second, but we just changed out a couple few things, like the garage door over here. Also made sure all these trees were in the right blend mode. Changed out this fence, and then I just figured I'd take a jump right into getting some of the bulk of the animation down. So I'm currently setting my man CJ up with a little bit of a makeover. Struggling through pose mode. Oh yeah, armature. Alright, let's get back at it. See if I can break his arm in this direction. Ooh, nope, wrong way. Ooh, that's no good. Ideally, I want his arm to be over the, maybe I'm doing this the wrong way. Yeah. Nope, go that way. So next up to bat would be this one. Just get it to hang over the side. However I do that. No, that ain't it. This poor man's arm. It'd probably be a lot easier if inverse kinematics were not turned on, but it's just like sometimes it does what I ask it to, and then sometimes it doesn't. Ooh. How are we looking? Oh, we're almost there. It's so funny. I've been watching Chris Smooth play through just the remastered stuff, just because I would love to. I mean, it would be fun to play this game again, but I just don't have time to. I always find adjusting the hand is the hardest part. Oh my god, I'm gonna fight probably all night with this. There's a Spider-Man animation that I tried a while back. Based off a Peter France tutorial, and oh, what the heck is that? Yeah, the Spider-Man tutorial. I tried doing it through Peter France's guidance, and it's probably the first time I ever really did anything in pose mode by myself. But this is such a task. It's not my favorite thing to do, and I always get confused as to which way. Oh, maybe if I adjust. Nope, that ain't it. Yeah, there it is. What are you doing, man? I didn't tell you to do that. Go back. Auto IK. Nope, nope. Oh! This is getting tragic. Just want to get his arm to sit the way it should. Maybe if I just adjust the fingers. What you been working on, Calvin? I know you're deep in the Yukon game right now. I'm not sure. You got any YouTube videos coming up? Been released any recently? I feel like I've been away for what feels like 2 weeks, but it's only been a week. Ooh, don't. I keep hiding bones. I don't want to do that. I didn't even. Oh my god. There it is. I swear I would never have been able to find that bone if I didn't just do that. Let's check out the other hand. Word, I'm into that. That sounds dope. I'll have to check the, I had to do a ton of Photoshop stuff today, and I was about to send you questions at work, but, figured it out eventually. Nothing Google couldn't solve, but it was mad annoying because Photoshop just ain't my vibe. But it had to do with those product renders that I was working on, just masking questions that I should have known. Drawing has been looking dope, man. Definitely the consistency, you can just tell, starting to get there. A lot of stuff I've noticed recently too is the shading has been on point. Figure it out, come on. Oh. Detailed. Let's go. That looks fly. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I really don't care what his feet look like underneath, as long as I don't put a camera on down there, then like we should be good. That's dope. All right. Next up, we need to parent my guy to, is it this node? Please. Oh, where'd he go? That's the wrong node. Alright, learn from your mistakes. We'll parent him to the chassis. Nope. Maybe let's try blade. This is probably going to be the hardest thing to figure out, is like, how do I get this parented properly? Nope, that ain't it. Just got to figure out how I can parent this, because once I parent it to the car, I don't have to worry about I really don't have to worry about moving any of these bones, because he'll at least be like in the car. Automatic weights, maybe that's it. Does this look like come on, I'll figure it out. Let's try keep transform. Yo, we did it. So if I move the car, please, if I move the, wait, why aren't you moving? Oh, I'm in pose mode. Idiot. All that was for nothing. Honestly, I made that a whole lot harder than it needed to be because I was in pose mode the whole time. I need to switch out to object mode, and maybe I won't run into all the same issues. Take two. Object. Nope. Still in the same mess. With transform. Oh, let's go. Blender made me realize art really ain't that deep, because you can have a whole masterpiece created, but you zoom out and you can barely see if you know what I do know what you mean, man. It's like, I don't know. There's so many things that you can just mess up that make things look horrible. Wait a second. Let's play around with some things. I'm gonna move the cursor to this. I think my mouse is running out of batteries, or just dying. I noticed that oftentimes I'll be clicking on the left mouse click and it just ain't working the way it's supposed to be. That ain't cool though. Let's see, camera, car cam, 1. Quick upskirt of CJ. Yo, this honestly, this they must have changed up this playlist. Cool. Let's parent this to blade. Set parent to object. And then it should follow CJ. Now we're cooking with the Crisco. I honestly cannot remember where I picked up that saying, but we'll just roll with it. Next question. How long would it take to drive in and around like that? I think it's time to change this to animation. So yeah, the whole reason why I'm doing this, A, because I've always wanted to do like a GTA inspired render, but B, because people apparently are pissed at Rockstar, because they basically just sold 3 games that did not get really any better. I mean, they did some cool things to the graphics, and I'm not going to discredit them from that. But compared to what modders be doing, man, it's like, I don't know if they really did the games justice. What's that look like? So yeah, this is only Eevee too. I haven't even popped into Cycles to double check what it looks like. Does he really jump the curb? Do you really jump the curb in the game? Oh, see, now my mouse wheel isn't working. There we go. As long as it's on the ground, I'm cool. Yeah, he really, I guess he really jumps the curb to get into his garage. Oh well, cool. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's say like 4.5 seconds at 24 frames. See what it looks like in Cycles. Watch my computer freak out. Did anything even change? Oh, we're in material preview, that's why. GTA San Andreas Grove Streets. I need Alright, so there's a bridge. I need like some profile shots of what the street actually looks like. Sure, let's not go there. Wait, really? Alright, yeah, if I had a better photo, I could just like cut out these and then we'd be straight, but it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to do that. So I think the best option for me to do is to find a bridge. These two in there. Alright, so yeah, I'm just cleaning up some messes I've made. Grove Street. Members. We can hide that CJ. Alright, let's bring in a bridge. And we're gonna extrude this, hopefully. So we only want these two. And we're going to go top down. And we'll do project from view. Let's see if we can match it. Oh, beautiful. So I was talking about doing a lot more UV mapping. It's amazing what you can do once you understand how to really UV map. So next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna extend the sidewalk. Call this sidewalk 1. Oh, I guess this will be a little bit tougher. Really hoping I can just find some like 3D models that are suitable for a house. Maybe make it a little bit easier for myself and switch back to Eevee. And for now, we'll go back to solid view. Get ourselves situated. And we will extrude on the Y. What? Yeah, I feel that. I'm probably only gonna be. I'll be streaming probably for the next 20 or 30 minutes. I want to have at least like one tiny animation set in stone. Like I said, I really want to. I want to up the quality of this as much as possible, but also I want to keep the aesthetic as close as possible. So somewhere in between, like a tad bit better than Rockstar and like a tad under what my computer can handle. Yep, that was what I was expecting was gonna happen. Let's try this one more time. Once again, if you're ever in rendered view and things are going real slow, it's because your computer hates you. I think that's going to be perfectly fine. Can always add more to it. Cool. Let's go. So let's make this a new material. And we will call this sidewalk extension and cool. All right, now that this is its own material, it's up to me to find sidewalk 1 and apply that. Oh yeah, that's not it. Let's try UV mapping. Project from view. Alright, I gotta do this one at a time, I guess. Probably for the best. Makes sense to probably just go at this in solid mode to spare me the heartache of waiting around for this thing. Ooh, too far, too far, too far. Go back. Yeah, UV mapping has become like one of my favorite things to do. You can project so many cool textures onto just simple geometry and make it look way more complex than it is. And also you can just take little tidbits from all over and make them, just add them to your scene. Especially if you're trying to create a city environment, it's super useful to just take pictures of buildings and then project them onto the building and just add a little bit of geometry to spice it up. So let's take a peek at what I did, and as expected, That's not it. Oops. A lot of oopses. Come back. Uh-oh, I'm frozen. Hey, there we go. The grass don't look right, but good enough that if you look from the distance, it's fine. It's like fine. It's totally fine. So we're going to do the exact same thing. What can I hide? I would love to bring in some like grass and some other stuff, but as I can see, my computer already getting bogged down, and I'm not even like probably a third of the way into my like doing what I want to do to this thing. I'm just gonna have to settle for the cutout cards. Oh, I totally did. So before I went into wireframe mode, I had reversed the UV. Like I just flipped it around because the last one required me to. And I just realized I don't think I needed to do that. Alright, and let's take a peek. As expected, I didn't need to rotate it as much as I did. That looks really off. So I want to take it. Is this doing anything? No, this is not what I wanted it to do. Just want it to line up a little bit closer. Alright, good enough for now. Ain't gotta be amazing. Alright, same thing here. We're going to extrude it on the y-axis and then extend the grass just a little bit further. And then select both these. We're going to flip it upside down. We're going to project from view. And we need to add a new material. We'll call this grass extension 1. We'll hit assign. Now there's no texture at the moment, but what I do plan to do is just give it the grass 1 texture. And then at this point, it's just making sure the grass is scaled to the same size. And you know, I could do this also for the sidewalk. I would just basically put some loop cuts between the sidewalk, and then I could UV adjust what I need. But like I said, this is going to be background animation, and assuming that I do this in Eevee, I'll just be able to throw the motion blur on it and we'll be fine. Do a quick check. It looks so bad, but it also looks good. Should extrude this out further. Oops, I missed a and gone. Alright. We're slowing down. We're slowing down. We're frozen. Scaling up on the UV. See if we can they're not gonna look even, but that's fine. Alright, let's get back to a little bit of Oh. Is this gonna piss me? Is this gonna cause issues? Sidewalk. Oh wait, is there no sidewalk there? Alright, it's fine. Just duplicate this and once again we're gonna duplicate and move it over on the y-axis. Is anything even happening? Duplicate GY. Am I in? I'm in edge select maybe? No, I'm not. All right. Gotta find the sweet spot. So close. I'll take that. Whatever. It's fine. let's bring back our animation assets and let's cue Mr. Blade. So ideally, the path we want is for it to go in and around, basically up here. What's the best way to do this? Curve, maybe? Curves are a great way to animate objects because you can essentially attach an object to a curve and allow it to basically follow that. Let's see. So we're going to add a second one, and we're just going to I'm just adjusting the path, seeing how smooth of a path I can get. Almost there. Oop, forgot my principles of just keeping it flat. No need to have a path that goes up and down when it's a car, unless it's a flying car. Alright, let's move this into our animation, and we're going to call this car curve. And we're going to constrain this to that curve, and hopefully nothing gets messed up by doing this. I guess I'm still in edit mode. Is that why nothing's happening? Alright, now we have the car to the curve. I just want to adjust one thing about the curve. Don't want it to have this weird starting angle. Gonna sneeze. All right, muted it. We're good. We're straight. All right, cool. So let us see if we can get this right. That might be a horrible. That's such a sharp turn. Let's fix this. Save. All right. So basically, the car is gonna come in. I guess he should really go all the way around the cul-de-sac. Get the car out of there for a second. Still looks way too tight, but we'll see. I gotta slow down that car animation now. Maybe do like 156 frames. We're gonna make slight adjustments to the car, its rotation, just for the sake of seeing this. Alright, so it should start to turn slightly here. 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 Let's see how that looks. Here. Here. Definitely needs to be turning that way. We're just roughly guesstimating on this. It's not going to be perfect, but do want to try and make it look as good as possible. Let's give it a slight turn. I honestly believe this turn's going to be a little too tight, but I don't know. So I don't know if I like how the animation. I should have maybe changed it up, but maybe like one more loop around would make this make more sense. And we'll bump it to 184 frames. Oops. Okay, now I gotta readjust all of the points. Actually, no I don't. Go back. So if I change the path, where's the follow path one? Okay, so yeah, I do have to change most of them. So that, just start there. So yeah, I'm just adjusting keyframes If I'm not talking, it's because the fatigue of the day, of starting my day at like 8:30, working from like 9:40 to 8:40 p.m. or 9:40 a.m. to 8:40 p.m. and then here I am, 12:30. Thankfully, I got a fair amount of sleep last night. But yeah, we'll see how far I can get on this. Delete this keyframe. And keep the drift going. Can lowriders drift like this? I don't think so, but ooh, wrong one. It's like another classic phrase I've been saying. All right, let's take a look. Can I smooth this out? Subdivision surface. Oh yeah. Where's the car cam? There it is. So the next thing I'm gonna do, just to add a little bit more to this, is put a little bit of motion on the car. Let's see. I'm going to add a noise modifier. Give it like 23 and like a 0.2. Okay, that's too much, so we'll do it 0.12 and maybe 12. Alright, so it didn't quite end where it should be. Cool, and then give it like... All right, let's see where we're at. I believe there's a way to make sure the objects set origin to geometry. Geometry to origin or origin to geometry. I just want it to rotate. Wait, why are there two? Oh, wait a second. It's because of the steering wheel. Alright, so it's not the W, it's not the X. Is it the Y? No, it's not. There we go. Shoot. It was this one or this one? Call this wheel turn. And single keyframe on the Z-axis. Oh, where was it? That was not it. That was not it, mate. I just did this too. Okay, yeah, no, it is. Why does it look weird? Is it because we're turning? Turning? Funny. Why is there shouldn't be, if I revert this all back to 0, oh yeah, I don't know why it's adding, that's like proportional editing was on. Sorry, a lot of these like thoughts right now are pretty broken. I'm just kind of in my head just trying to figure out how I can get this done in a reasonable amount of time. Yeah, so that makes sense. And then would probably start turning in the other direction. Oh, wait. Gotta adjust. Let's see how that looks. Do a quick render test with some motion blur. Appreciate it, man. I'm putting a lot of thought and effort into this, and I'll be interested to see like what the end result actually ends up being. Come together nice for like a 24 hour, only like 24 hours in the day, and I've maybe put like 4.5 hours of work into this. Did it just crash? What happened? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It's not even... Try that again. let's see what it looks like. Nice. That kind of looks kind of dope. 33 seconds though. Maybe adding some better materials to this could be nice. Call this metal car frame. And let's bring in some metals. Downloads. Taking aluminum. Aluminum brush. Chrome is what I want. Hands down, chrome. Oh yeah. Maybe that's a little overkill. Yeah, let's do like a 0.067. Maybe like a 0.12. Chrome ain't it. We'll try aluminum. Nope, that's not it. Maybe a subdivision surface modifier. Simple. I don't want to get too deep in this, but I think it's time to give him like a little bit of a motion. Ooh, is that the jaw or is that his head? Oh, that's his jaw. Is anything happening? Let's try like a 1. Just up and down. That's okay. Drunken CJ. These are all just arbitrary numbers that I'm using to just see if I can get something good. Is his eye? No way is his eyes actually moving on their own. If so, that's kind of the dopeness right there. Let's take a quick peek in cycles. Yo, real talk though, man. I don't even know. I listened to this. This is who is this? Stream Beats by Harris Heller, but I think they updated it because these are actually low-key on point. Some of the video game ones are fine to listen to, but I'm definitely feeling these. This one's Forget Me Bot. But yeah, if you just type in Stream Beats by Harris Heller on Spotify, man, like, this is exactly what was playing. So I'll take it. Something I can actually get into listening to while editing. Maybe I give him a join or something. I did not know that. I'll have to check it out. Honestly, I could take this. I could like make a downtown LA. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Make like a LA downtown of him driving through. Maybe put it on like the center of his car, looking through the windshield. That's definitely another day, though. I can't just go into it like that. Looking like 3.5 minutes a frame in cycles. 33 seconds in Eevee. I mean, honestly, how long have I been streaming for? Alright, 2.5 hours. Okay, that's not bad. I want to change the interior of this car. It's only right that I do it. We're just gonna call this seat. And let's see if we can find a good interior seat texture. I don't know, what would a lowrider have for an interior? I'm sure we'll be able to find something like that. Wallpaper, pattern fabric, studded leather. Leather might be fine. Don't really know if I'm gonna find the exact one I'm looking for. What's this look like? No, that looks ugly. It's just carpet. Ooh, that could be nice. I'll try this. Oh, I respect that. Definitely it's a good thing for just environment you work in. Just lets people know, you know, all the same team. What is this called? Leather. Pleather. I don't think that's it. UV editor. Oh, that's so ugly. That's so ugly. Maybe studded leather is the move. Ooh, it's getting late. At least before I go to bed, I'm gonna probably render out. Either I'll probably do an Eevee render first, and then I'll do like a cycles render while I'm sleeping, just so I can see which one I like better, and then basically decide on what I want to do. Leather studded, and on the leather. I don't really know if that looks any better. See if we can change this seat, or at least get it on its own material. Call this its own material, studded leather, and assign. Go back, UV edit. Now, if I can make the leather white, then we vibing. That's like silver. Oh yeah, I put the metallic up. Maybe if I find like, maybe red's the move. That red don't fit. I think it's gotta stay white for now. Staples Center is to be renamed Crypto.com Arena. Ain't that some news right there? I will say I'm pretty hyped on watching the new episode of Dope Sick. Really great Hulu show. If you aren't up to date, I recommend checking it out. It's pretty lit. Ooh, okay. That looks kind of dope. The seats don't look right. Maybe it's because the leather's all around, but baby steps. Let's add another camera angle. Where'd you go? Call this car cam hood, and we'll pop in here. We're gonna make this a panoramic camera. Can you not do panoramic cameras in Eevee? Let's switch over to cycles. Oh, look at that. That's what I'm talking about right there. Dopesick is about Purdue Pharma and basically the Oxycontin epidemic in this country, and basically how people got super addicted to opioids. Super powerful show. It's like a dramatized biopic based off the true events of like a lot of people pursuing big pharma. It's on Hulu. It's got Michael Keaton, Rosario Dawson. A lot of powerful imagery. Oh, that's sorry. I'm getting caught up in how dope this is looking. Definitely worth a watch. Opioids is definitely a huge problem in this country, so it's cool to see it, especially considering like growing up in the 90s. I was just a tiny ass kid, so you don't really understand how it's affecting people on the daily. But yeah, a lot of people are addicted to opioids, so it's something worth checking out. I need to add a bridge. Hopefully we find the right bridge that I was looking for. Oh man, my back is messed up. Blender, models, kit bash. That ain't it. Where is my highway? Hopefully this is the right one. Let's do these two. Where they at though? Wrong. I mean, I could really put some time into this if I wanted to and make this much bigger than I was intending on it, but we'll see how I'm feeling. Warning sign. Where are the highway? Maybe it is this 90 module. Nope. The hunt continues. All right, C, D, and E. And we'll do C, D, God, I'm getting some text messages. Okay, I need... Oh, wrong way. Let's parent the camera to... I gotta figure out what to do with these backgrounds. I could really just drop the depth of field, but people will definitely pick up on the fact that a lot of it is not right. Oops. Riding down the block like what else should a brother do? It's Saturday, the heat might smother you. Yeah, so maybe this is just gonna be like my scene one, just CJ driving. Definitely will use this model and him rigged to the car, some other places. I'm a DJ, unfortunately. I'm not much of a rapper. Although I do freestyle from time to time. Oh yeah, no, you can easily see through stuff like that. Like you can see the bridge just ends. It's important to put detail in. Like the HDRI, sure, it's doing the job of at least like providing a background, but I can't be cool with it just being my background. I really should, you know, put some planes up, just so that I have just some options. Is this just a one lane? It's not exactly what I was looking for. I'm just worried it's like too fast. This is where disasters start happening, is when you start stretching things out longer than they should. Did that actually work? Alright, we're still like... We'll leave it as is. We'll go back. Take it back. Yeah, detail's important. Obviously, figuring out how to do it without, like, you know, putting hours into the background in which no one's gonna see, that's kind of crucial. Especially in 3D. Like, it's so easy to just spend hours tweaking everything. As long as this dude doesn't get hit, he can stand there all he wants. Barely. Just barely. Like 196. Stretch this out just a hair. Let's take a... Am I in... What? Who am I in? Eevee? I really don't know how much time I'm gonna be up on this. I'm gonna keep it rolling. 3 hours? That ain't bad. It's kind of hard to keep myself at streaming just for an hour when I want to do all these dope ideas. I had other intentions on things I wanted to do tonight, but I don't think I'm gonna get there. Especially if I'm waking up early in the morning. Ooh, okay. Alright, maybe time to do the tires? Oh, what the hell? so wheel. Nice. That's a good rig. Yo, these beats are absolutely fire. I gotta start playing this playlist all the time. I told you, stop doing that. Did I mess these up? Are they off? Be kind of dope to put some actual tires that rotate in there, other than these like video game ones. I don't think that's the correct way to actually animate these tires. We'll see. That's good enough for me. Ooh. Add one more camera just because I can and I will. Let's do like a 85. Ooh, yeah. Like a 4.5. and slide her up. And then this might look bad, but same deal with the other cameras. We're gonna add some keyframes to the rotation. I'm gonna add a little bit on the Z rotation. I don't know if I like how that's. Let's try like 80. I mean, that opening right there, that's great. Go shopping on Sketchfab, see if we can find some stuff to fill out the background. It's all got to fit the same style though. Wait, is that a Randy's Donuts? Yeah, I'll download. Looks nice. All right, let's just work with some of these. These will be great for background houses. It's a little bit too many vertices than I was looking for, but big shout out to Javcall for the 3D models that you can find on Sketchfab. Just gotta show credit where credit is due, and we appreciate you, Javcall. Let those download. I kind of like the Randy's Donuts knockoff. The houses I'm not too thrilled on, but we'll take them. This one is Yannick's. Super thankful and grateful at the same time. Oh, sweet. They have a Blender format for this. Javcall. Yannick's. Truly appreciate what you do, saving me hours of time from having to model a bunch of stuff. Next on the list we have Phoenix ST with a low poly, looks like kind of like drugstore-esque building. Once again, we thank you. Might not use all of these, but the more I can get, the better. I can also make my own. I don't know why I'm really... I should be better about this. Hold on. Hold the phone. First things first. Let us duplicate these. Now that it's come time to actually put together... Oops. Nope, nope, nope. I'm just going to separate these. Make them their own parts. And then once I do that, I'm going to duplicate. Oh wait, no, I can go into object mode now, I believe. So yeah, now this grass is just like a patch of grass, and then I can just duplicate it to this side of the street. Do like a 180. Oh. Do a 180. Should probably change the origins of the geometry, but I'm lazy. And then keep duplicating these. So down here, my plan is to just make some like low poly cubes, and then I'm gonna go to textures.com and let's just see if I can find some things that work that allow me to basically not have to download a bunch of poly stuff. Can we make a quick house? That looks bad. House. Not houseway, house. This might do. Search for some more houses. Gotta use up these free credits so I can use them to get some more tomorrow. They're all like modern houses. Like, no, I want like... Although something like this could come in handy. Makes sense. They're textures from like a building in Venice. Oh, dude, I'd love to go to a Yukon game. That'd be super tight. UConn's men's basketball team is always on point. This is definitely not the right dimensions. Ooh. Yo, this beats fire. Dang, this one actually is super dope. So yeah, eventually I'll just start filling in some of the background here. Put like a billboard on top of one of them. that right now. Where is the billboard? So, what would be a good billboard? Maybe there's like an old school, like, GTA billboard I can find. So I'm gonna put a Death Row Records word. That's not a great billboard. Trying to find some type of, like, I don't know where you could find good billboards. Try this one. See if we can just sneak some of these in the background. I'm super cooked right now. I'm just so tired. I'm gonna try and add like a couple more things, and then I'm probably gonna hit render and like go lay down. I'm like so tired right now. Is it FBX? Oh, house 6. Where your materials at, my guy? Try this one. Gonna just duplicate this and we'll bring it like over this way. Whatever I can do to just make it look different. Just make some more cubes. go back to textures.com. Sure. That's more like it. That's more like it. Just whatever I can do to get some variety. Add these over. Skip this file. Alright, so the UV. Yo, this honestly, I learned this not even that long ago, but this is how people make such good quality work. Or like, you know, make cities look so wild and stuff. It's basically projection mapping. And you can do this with so much. But it's amazing, like, you know, if you really want to, you can go and extrude out all the geometry to make it look more realistic. Yeah, we're not really going to see the side of that building. I just want it to be... Oh, what happened? Oh, this is edit mode. Shoot. What else we got? Tall building. I mean, eventually I'll fill out the entire scene with like cubes, so you're not seeing like these trees. I also gotta find like a better HDRI that doesn't have, it's just sky. Oh, have like the people moving in the scene. I'll probably put like sweet smoking rider in the car. Oh my god. Starting to really feel it. What other buildings we got? Did I use this one? Do this. Oh, that's loud. Put in work. Put them in the dirt. What's this called? Textures.com. Windows Household. Trying to make sure all the scales are like somewhat accurate, but also like I said, it's gonna be background stuff, so it is alright to kinda just want to make sure they're at least the same height. Yeah, LA buildings don't really look like that, but for this sake, they do. Maybe I can copy some of these palm trees. That's definitely a task for tomorrow. Alright, my mind says stop here, but part of me also is stubborn and says keep going. That's a good one right there. That's another good one. By the way, this is textures.com. You create a account with them. You basically get 15 free credits that you can use on like medium quality stuff. But for this, like, there's really no need to do anything other than like the smallest quality, because these are just houses that will be in the background. Let's take a look at this in cycles. Just downloaded that one. Alright, just kind of copy that over. What was the name of it? Buildings dialect. Nice. Yeah, so basically up close I'll have some higher poly pre-made houses, and then those background low poly I'm gonna fill them out like probably like a couple maybe like 50 or 100. Do this mid poly. Let's see if we can actually throw some in. Type of FBX. Trouble, trouble. That's not working. I might just call it there. Let's do like one. Ooh. Man, we're about to hit 4 hours. Quick little render. Wow, memory, video RAM's getting up there. I gotta be careful with some of my next moves, but ain't too bad. Not too bad. Two minutes a frame. Okay. Okay. Just gonna move one or two more things and then that's it. I promise. It's been way longer than I anticipated. As per usual. So I can hide CJ. Oh wait, no, that's sweet. Oops, where are you at, sweet? Maybe we put him outside his house. Yo, am I really forgetting which house is Sweet's? It's like, I think it's that. Alright, we'll just have them in the street. I mean, I know which one's Ryder's house. Still gotta find that 3D model of Ryder. Alright, well, I think I'm going to call it there. It's been basically 3 hours and 50-ish minutes. I'm exhausted. I had a 10.5-hour workday and then just do 4 hours into this, so I think that's gonna be it. As I said, I'm gonna do some renders tonight. Just to kind of get the ball rolling a bit, just to test out what I want to see. Eventually I'll fill in all of the background and ooh, just thought of something. I'm gonna switch over to Eevee and then I'm gonna go quickly do that while I wrap up. Yeah, this is basically the idea. Just not so much a lot of remastering as it is just kind of making an animation at this point. It's gonna take a much stronger computer to remaster. None of these are like daytime buildings. Alright, that's going to be it. Really appreciate anyone who came through to watch. As I said, this is a part 1 of maybe 2 or 3. Definitely want to keep this all on stream. Eventually, I'm going to try and export this to Unreal Engine and throw in a dynamic sky, but I still have to figure out some logistics. Wait, what are these? We can get rid of that. Yeah, so probably be a part 2 coming in the next couple days. Definitely gonna just focus on getting some sleep. You know how it is. Anyways, thank you for watching. Stay tuned. If you don't follow me on Instagram, that's usually where I post a lot of these live stream results, as well as all my animation stuff. My Instagram is at Brian_Terranova_. Basically my name with 2 underscores. You can also like the video. That'd be super dope. And then yeah, man, subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Calvin, appreciate you coming through. Saw my homie Tim in here for a little bit. And on that note, I'm gonna end the stream. I'm gonna hit render. I'm gonna go lay down, and then yeah, catch up on some basketball stuff. But anyways, peace out. Till next time. Later.